Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email us. Team Mosso at the1916company.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any of our watches. Reach out to us for pricing. Email tmosso at the1916company.com. Today we are discussing a 2017 launch from a Lange Sohne of Glashütte, Germany. This is the 1815 annual calendar, a calendar with moon phase that requires only one correction a year annually during the jump from February to March. So you can see the watch is 40 millimeters in diameter in white gold, 10.5 millimeters thick, from lug tip to lug tip, 47 millimeters, with a relatively standard 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. On my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see it's a good fit. It's flat with a domed bezel, so being a dress watch, it will slide easily under a dress cuff. From flank to flank, this is a fairly stiff, brand new strap. It's not broken in, so I'm tightening and shrinking my wrist laterally a little bit here. But you could wear this watch on a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference. And the down the barrel angle is the definitive one. The strap, like I said, is brand new, which means it's got a lot of starch to it. It's not flexible just yet. It has large rectangular scale alligator leather with symmetrical scales. You know, you're looking at a very premium cut of the animal. Semi-gloss in black. You can see it has some bolstering or stuffing to give it volume. A monotone stitch, folded edge, and then on the bottom, calfskin, no crimping, no gouging. This is a brand new factory strap. You could see that little B means that this buckle was made by Brugioli, a supplier of buckles, clasps, and bracelets based out of Switzerland, which is why this German watch has a Swiss hallmark on its buckle. Taking a quick look at the buckle, you can see it's branded. It has some soft creases and facets outboard. Also has two features I always shout out when I shoot a Lange watch. One is this elevated bridge so that the strap sits in the buckle rather than under it. It reduces the stack height on the wrist. And then there's this retaining bar for people who have small wrists and are going to use the smallest hole, or maybe even punch a smaller hole. Sometimes a really tightly strapped strap can get stuck. So to prevent you from getting the strap pinned inextricably on the pin, there's this little retaining bar to prevent the strap from sliding down too far. The case is classical Lange, which means it's got a cylindrical midcase, a domed bezel, and then lugs that are stepped out, sort of separate from the case band. We have a little Lange logo on the crown. This is what's known in the industry as gray gold, or a white gold that does not need plating and is white all the way through. Now, not every Lange watch has a satin finished midcase, but this one does, and it adds a little bit of contrast with the polish. You'll also appreciate that there's a bit of a soft bevel on the edge of the lug. It thins out as you approach the end, but it flares a little bit on the shoulder as you approach the case. Domed bezel, pusher adjusters for correcting the calendar, but Lange gives you a God button. Essentially, you can advance the entire calendar and the moon phase with a single button, just like the hand of God. So let's say you fall behind 3 days, the watch stops. Well, you wind it back up, you correct the time, then you press this 1, 2, 3 times, and everything moves in sync. So just like that, with a single button, you've caught up and you don't need to use these little adjusters. What can I say? Well, we've got a lot going on here. The dial is made of sterling silver. All the printed features are then transferred, but it is a sterling silver disc, just like a silver coin. The moon phase disc is solid gold. That's a unique feature of Lange watches. Their moon phase is always made of gold, here white gold, and most companies use brass. The other thing about the moon phase is that Lange moon phases only need one correction every 122 years. Most brands only include that kind of moon phase on a full perpetual calendar. Here you're getting it on an annual. You can see there are a couple of different focal points. There are sunken sub-registers, and there's bilateral symmetry to this dial, so it's quite attractive. We have the annual calendar month display, and then coaxially we have the day and the date with running seconds and the moon phase. And there is a stop seconds function, so you can set it to a reference time. We have these lovely fire-blued steel alpha-style hands, and it is an 1815 because it features Arabic numerals. That is how you know you're looking at a Lange 1815 series watch. The movement, also classical Lange. Most of the styling elements and materials choices are an homage to the heyday of a Lange Sohne when the company mostly made pocket watches during the 19th and early 20th century. Now, the company was collectivized under communism in the 50s, so for a long time it was a dormant name. It was revived in 1990 by family scion Walter Lange with German watch executive Gunter Blümlein, and they were the two godfathers of the reborn Lange. So to forge a connection to the historic brand, a lot of these movement elements are drawn from the pocket watch era, starting with the very material of which the movement's made, German silver. It is a combination of nickel, copper, and zinc. Familiar to pocket watch enthusiasts, the copper gives it that golden hue. Most Swiss movements and modern calibers are rhodium-plated brass, which is very silvery. We have this large mono bridge. It's called a three-quarter bridge. That's also a typical pocket watch design element. While not necessary from a technical standpoint, we have these little screw-fixed golden cups that hold the pivot jewels, and that's because back in, say, the 19th century, it wasn't really possible to precisely press the jewels into a bridge, so you would put them in a precision golden chaton and then fix that into the bridge or the plate using screws. And here you can see all those screws have been blued, fire blued in steel. We also have polished steel screws. There are both, so you get some variety here. We have Streifen or stripes that are not Côte de Genève because we're not in Switzerland. And these are laid down by an abrasive wheel that makes linear parallel runs. We have handsome anglage or bevels. I haven't learned the German word for bevels or anglage just yet, but I will. You can see we don't have many edges to many bridges, but what's there is fine and beautiful. We have black polished or mirror finished steel for the cover to the escape wheel, the swan's neck regulator, and some of these other components such as the click and the click spring and these screws. And then we have freehand engraving on the balance cock, no two exactly alike, done with a burr and freehand. So the artisans who create these are very specialized, and some say that if you take this watch to Germany, they can even tell you at the manufacturer who did what design. And then we have engine turning on the base plate. We have a sort of snailing on the bridge for the escapement, which you could see just below the balance. And then we should talk about technical specifications. But one last highlight, you can see here that the ratchet wheel, which is the wheel atop the barrel, has a beautiful solarization. You can see that lovely spiral in metal. So manual wind, 72 hours of power reserve, a 3 Hz beat rate, annual calendar, 122-year moon phase, a stop seconds function, a quick set by button for the calendar. This is caliber L051. And so you can tell it is a Lange movement. Work started on it in 05, that's 2005. It was the first movement they started that year. And 3 means it is the third revision of this series, probably modified to create the calendar system. Lots to love, 30 meters water resistant. You can see that it is adjusted in 5 positions, which means it is adjusted in the same number of positions as a high horology watch or standard chronometer. And then all of this pivots on 26 joules. Lots to love. A German watch to warm the heart. Reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.